job. I love my job. I love my job.
Today I'm going to offer you a free session to understand better why you're being such a scaredy cat and not going after your own dreams. But before we dive in, because I'm such a nerd book, I could not start this video without quoting the amazing Kundera. Anyone whose goal is something higher must expect someday to suffer vertigo. What is vertigo? Fear of falling? No. Vertigo is something other than fear of falling. It is the voice of emptiness below us, which tempts and lures us. It is the desire to fall, against which, terrified, we defend ourselves. Let me know in the comments what you think about Kundera. Let's get into this. So do you remember like those wild dreams we had as kids? Well, what happened to them? Well, adulthood happened to them.
Oh, really?
I remember when I was a child, my school teacher, she asked us, what do you want to be when you grow up? Everybody raised their hands and said like, oh, I want to be a pilot. I want to be a singer. I said, I want to be an actress. When I was a child, I wanted to become an actress. The thing was, I was so shy and introverted. And I was only, what, 16, 17? And I said, no, but it's like too late, you know? It's too late, I'm not good enough, I'm not talented enough, I can't do that. And so I went to business school. I know so many people also that clearly don't know themselves, clearly have zero dreams. And so if you're lucky enough to know yourself, if you're lucky enough to have a dream, then why don't you go after it? Why are you so scared? And so that's what we're gonna see in this video is why do we fear our own dreams? We think that, you know, well, I should make this much money, and then now there's this whole boss girl trend, and which I think is great, you know, encouraging women to be empowered, but like, if you were not supposed to be a businesswoman, if that wasn't your dream, like why the hell are you going after that? Why the hell are you putting so much effort into a dream that's not yours when you could be living your dream? Why are you living somebody else's dream? The whole purpose of a dream, its whole definition is being true to yourself. Because having a dream is just so personal. It's such a reflection of just who you truly are meant to be and not what you think others want you to be. So with all this being said, and there's so much to say, I want to break down 3 reasons why we fear our dreams. The first reason is the fear of failure. In our society today, people view failure as, you know, a waste of time, a waste of money, when you shouldn't see it like that. Failure is how you learn. Failure is not a waste of time, not a waste of money, but failure is bringing you to success. Like when we're babies, we don't know how to walk, we learn how to walk, we keep falling down, but we get back up. And so it's by failing that we finally learn how to walk. And that's the same thing for everything in life. If you're like me and you love to learn new stuff, you know that you're going to fail in the beginning. And so you have to be humble enough to be okay with being a beginner again, even if you're an adult. We're all beginners in something and nobody is perfect. That's the thing that's also holding you back, is this thing you're holding on to wanting so much to be perfect. Well, you are not perfect. You know, you can perfect something, you can perfect your craft, but humans are perfectly imperfect. That's the whole point, you know, and even in nature we see it. Nature is not perfect by itself. It is perfectly imperfect. Then we get this economic pressure of being so afraid of failing, being so afraid of not succeeding. And especially today with social media, we see so many young people that have succeeded, and you know, they have all these amazing lives. And so that keeps us in this kind of paralyzed state where we're so afraid of failing that we just end up not doing it. This is maybe why you fear so much failure. But the fear of failure itself is not enough to make us fear so much our dreams, because there are people who do not fear failure. Maybe they've already achieved so many things, but they've achieved so many things that are actually not their own dreams. So why are these people who seemingly have achieved so much in their life, why are they scared of their own dreams? Well, something else that comes into the picture is the fear of judgment. Sadly, my generation learned how to rely on external validation so much because, well, that's what social media wants you to do. You know, posting your post on Instagram, whatever, and then getting likes. I even remember when I was younger, like maybe when I was 13 years old, I remember with my girlfriends, before we would even post something online, we would ask for external validations from our friends, like, yeah, what do you think? I even had friends who would send you texts and be like, hey, I just posted, can you go like and comment? This is so wrong, but I'm not judging people who have done this or still do it, because our generation has grown up in this. We have learned how to rely on external validation. If we go back in history, you were in danger if you didn't fit in. This is why human beings naturally tend to try to fit in so much, even if it means betraying their own selves. The other reason is the fear of the unknown, which we can also call anxiety of the future. Because I guess human brains are wired to avoid uncertainty. You know, uncertainty literally seems scary to us because our natural animal instincts pushes us to what feels safer, because then else we're putting ourselves in danger. You know, uncertainty seems like danger, and that's also why so many kids growing up are scared of the dark, because the dark is uncertainty. You cannot see in the dark, and so you cannot perceive danger. That's why the unknown often rhymes with danger. And so I listed the fear of failure, the fear of judgment. But if you look at it, the real fear here is the fear of the unknown. Because if you had a crystal ball, if somebody could predict to you your future and could tell you, okay, this is all going to be okay and everything's going to unfold like you have dreamed it would, well, there's so many people who would just go after their dreams because they're not in the dark anymore. So why would they even be afraid of failure or judgment? And maybe that's why I love watching tarot readings. That's kind of my guilty pleasure, but... So, now that I've said all these 3 big reasons, now that you understand better why you're so afraid of your dreams, why we fear so much our own dreams, well, that's good to know, but what can you really do? So first, recognize what's your fear. Which fear do you have? Try to work on them. Work on yourself. Your self-esteem, your own beliefs, your own limiting beliefs. This is why we're doing this channel. We're trying to help people think differently. And by the way, if you liked breaking down the matrix with me, then please subscribe, leave a like, and comment the video. So you gotta think differently. It's like if you think that you cannot go after your dreams because it's too late, you're too old. Look at all these people who went after their dreams and could have told themselves, well, no, it's too late. But it was not. And it's a good thing they went after it, because they clearly brought something to this planet. Going after your own dreams, you're doing it for yourself, but not just for you. People need you to go after your dreams. We don't realize even the smallest impact that we can have on other people's lives. It does make a difference. So being true to yourself and being aligned, it makes a difference in this world. So you have to recognize those fears and realize that it's okay to feel fear and be afraid. Everybody does. But you have to confront those fears. And I'm a very spiritual person, so I believe a lot in manifestation. The thing is, I believe in spirituality with balance and being delusional but staying logic. There's so many manifestation gurus out there who are going to sell you this manifestation technique where you're completely delusional, completely disconnected from the 3D real world, and you're living in your head thinking you can attract all of these things without doing anything. But when you start doing that, while it's good to manifest and be delusional in a sense because it helps you get past all these fears, you still have to stay logic about this, because then if you're not logic, it becomes an excuse to your laziness. You start not doing the work because you're telling yourself you're manifesting and that it's just going to come to you when you let go. No, you also have to do the work in the 3D. Be delusional, trust yourself, but stay logical about this. Don't manifest without doing the work and just saying, yeah, I'm going to do this, but never do it. That's why you need to work on your fears. So tell me, what is your forgotten dream?